Yeah, I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah.
What do you want to eat first?
Can I not eat here? Do I have to get up and eat?
It's a session.
Yeah, I'll promote it. What's the restaurant called?
Fine Fusion.
Fine Fusion.
Yeah.
And it's in Edmonton.
Is it recording? You know what? We need to say this though. I do need to say this. I believe, yeah, men that look for validation and love from their mother, they end up with women that's like their mother without them even realizing that they with their mother.
Because you find comfortability in familiarity, even if it hurts you. It's something you're familiar with. So
we need to. Yeah. This is. Do you know what? I wasn't expecting that from you. Know the way you're well spoken, well educated.
This is a banging session.
Yeah, I was not expecting this from you. Oh my God, you are amazing.
This can't be the only one.
You know that it can't be.
You are a host now.
Yeah, because you know what, you speak very well and you're very intelligent.
No, but you lot are bouncing off each other.
Yeah.
Hey, but Justo, this is making you sound intelligent.
But let's talk about what's been going on in the news lately with Chris Kaba.
Yeah, Chris Kaba.
Yeah, Chris Kaba. You know what I'm saying? Apparently the police officer, he basically won his case. And I think a lot of people was upset with that. And I think they put out a video of him in a club, you know what I mean, showing us that he was involved in this kind of lifestyle. And like, I think they tried to do it like, oh, look what he done.
They assassinated him twice. So they assassinated him by taking away his life, and then they assassinated his character. And I just think that like my heart goes out to that family, because not only did you take away my son, you're trying to take away his integrity. You don't know him at the end of the day to now just see a clip. Imagine you're judging someone's whole life on a 10-second clip or something. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, I looked at my phone earlier and I saw that article, and it said like his gang life has been revealed. I don't understand what that's got to do with the price of bread, because does that mean that, so because I'm angry with someone and you have a criminal record, does that mean I could just get up out my house and kill you?
Because you're the law.
But they're not the law. They work for the law, and I think this is what confuses people, or confuses them.
Yeah.
You're not the law. You work for the law.
You're supposed to govern us.
Do you understand? Your job is to serve and protect.
Come on.
And killing someone, where did you serve and where did you protect?
Come on.
And when he's saying, because it said he was unarmed, he said one of his hand is in the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what people know about guns, but don't look at the movies. You cannot shoot with one hand. Like, not everybody. It's very. I don't know.
He's not a trained.
To be fair, I don't know anyone that can shoot with one hand. I'm sure you. I don't know people that shoot actually.
Yeah.
From what I heard.
Yeah,
don't mix me.
I like the way you govern that.
Don't mix
but carry
me.
on, yeah.
But from what I've heard, from the newses and stuffs, that you got to use two hands.
Two hands, yeah.
So I'm thinking like,
because the kickback is mad still.
Right, exactly. You yell it, you break your wrist. So I don't understand how you. Okay, so one hand's in the steering wheel, and they thought that he was gonna do it's not a movie. I'm confused. What do they think?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
You know what? Do you know? See this whole situation, yeah? I feel like, police officers are just trained to kill. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially from the environment that we come from,
Yeah.
You would think, the way they try to govern it, we're the most dangerous people in the whole wide world.
Yeah.
But they are the biggest gang.
Yeah, they are definitely the biggest gang.
And they get away with, murder.
Literally.
You know what I mean? They get away with it. And people will turn around and a lot of people will turn around and say, oh, yeah, look at his lifestyle. He he deserved it, but he's a normal human being too. He's coming from a total different kind of background.
It's interesting because a lot of, there's a high number of relationships in the Met and their partners suffer a lot of domestic violence.
Yeah.
So does that mean now, if I do some research on a police officer and I found out that, you have committed domestic violence on your spouse.
Yeah.
should I now kill you because you're a threat and you're a day? Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like that's something that you could decide to kill someone, because if that was the case, they would be death row and stuff like that. There's not that in the country. What I just don't understand what they measure it by. And I'm not like, I don't hate police or anything like that. There are good police people out there. However,
but how many though? This is the problem. How many?
We never know, but I don't know the whole Met, so I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, all of them are bad, all of them. There's a lot of them that sometimes we need them, like, especially like women. I know a lot of guys don't want to call them, but there's been times where you needed them and they've come and helped you. And I'm not going to sit and pretend that, you know, they don't help anyone. They do. However, especially I think it's an area thing. A lot of police officers who work in very like urban areas, it's easier to exterminate than to actually solve the problem. Now, everyone can turn around and say, oh, he was in a gang. But the question is not what he was doing. The question is, why was he doing what he was doing? Now, when you're from an area...
Talk about it.
When you're from an area... Now, people have choices in it. So I'm not going to say, like, because there's loads of people who do not choose to be in a gang.
100%.
However, when you're in an area... where every opportunity has basically been taken. When I was growing up, I remember Connections. Remember Connections?
I remember Connection.
There was youth clubs.
Youth clubs, yeah.
They've taken a lot of that away.
A lot of it
These
away.
kids are bored, do you understand? So they end up in the street and then they become a target to being groomed. Now, when people think of grooming, we just think of big man troubling little girls. No, like there's actually youths on the road who groom young guys to go and like, you know, do criminal activities for them.
Yeah.
Now, I think that's something that we need to discuss, because I think grooming is grooming at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because, when it's women and stuff like that, you're scarring them and stuff like that. But you are to men, because you're grooming them for trauma. You're putting them on the road where they can potentially lose their life, go to jail, and even if they do survive, they have the lasting effects of it. I know, like, when police sirens go past, people's hearts stop.
100%, because you don't know what's...
PTSD.
Because you don't know what is he... Are they coming for me? Or, do you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes when I hear sirens, it does kind of trigger me sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll be like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Is it me? So what I do, I start slowing down, pull up to the side, see what's going on. Do you know what I mean? But when they go past, and I'm like... Oh, it's not, you know what I'm saying? And
that's PTSD. And people might think, oh, well, you shouldn't be doing things to be getting scared. It's not that. Sometimes it's just the colour of your skin. You know, you might be driving a car, you can have your legal business, but sometimes we're just all judged by what we look like. And unfortunately, if we look a certain way to whoever and they stop that, do you know what I mean? They could just... I also think it's
also the way we dress too.
100%.
It's got to do with the dress code. It's got to do like you said, you know what I mean, how we look. Do you know what I'm saying? So I do believe that, and I believe also that that we're easily like just picked. You know what I'm saying? There could be a crime that could be happening down there, and they'll say, "Oh my God, you fit the description." Why? Because I've got on black.
Yeah.
What does that mean? How many people are walking past me that are dressed up all in black too? Do you know what I mean? So I do believe it's also an identity kind of thing.
And that creates self-fulfilling prophecies, because if you're constantly being told that you're bad, that you're a gangster, you're this, you're that, what are you going to do? You're going to become it. Do you know what I mean? It's something it's like affirmations, but like negative ones.
The tongue's powerful, you know?
Right, life and death is in the power of the tongue.
All right.
Hold tight to all my Christians.
Come on. Come on. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it is like it feels like a never-ending cycle. And, you know, he's not the first. We had Mark Duggan.
Yeah.
Which was...
yeah, tragedy
still. Big loss to Tottenham. Before that, we had Roger Sylvester. Not a lot of people know about that. Was in Tottenham as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm saying it's not a lot of people... I don't know the number. I know there was what is that lady's name that died in custody? Mixed race.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't remember.
She died in jail.
What would they put it, like inside? Because
yeah. And
in police custody?
Yeah, basically, in jail, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was our...
I think there's a lot of black deaths when it comes to the metropolitan, you know, the police.
And they're getting away with it. So all that's
so much
us is that We're not safe. So this.
So we don't. So would you? I was sorry to cut you.
No.
Would you turn around and say, "Do you trust the police?"
I mean, at the moment, I've got my own situation going on, and I can't speak about it because it's open. It's nothing too deep, but the fact that it's not too deep, and it's being kind of made to be deep.
It's very deep.
Even yesterday, I got a phone call saying that they're taking it to court because I didn't like admit to the crime, and I didn't. She said I did. Yeah, she said I did admit to the crime. I said I did admit to the crime. Did you watch the tape?
Yeah.
I did it. She goes, yeah, but you said you did it out of self-defense. I said, no, I didn't. I said I felt threatened and I felt triggered. What makes me not allowed to feel those two emotions? What about me is the reason why I cannot be threatened or triggered? What is the reason? You get it? So after that, I emailed her and I said, I don't appreciate that you lied and changed my words, and I would like to make a formal complaint. And then I called the police station and I logged a formal complaint. Because what you're going to do, I'm not the one and I'm not the two. And what you're not going to do is say things that I didn't say or try to make a mountain out of a molehill.
Twist your words around.
Right, because people don't understand that. I think it's called, what's it called? The CPS? Or something like
yeah, CPS, yeah.
There's a percentage that they have to fulfill, you know. So when people go jail, you know, it's like sometimes it is a Russian roulette thing. If the numbers is down, you have to be the one.
To go in, yeah, because we need to fill those spaces.
Right, exactly. It's a business. There's a lot of the privatization of jails has made it into a business.
Big time.
Right, and what it is basically slavery repackaged. It's designed differently. So,
You know your shit, man.
No, but it is.
You go, girl.
You're not going to catch me out. I'm not having it. So people do need to know their rights, and I feel like a lot of, young guys and whatever, they're ignorant to the fact that they can make complaints. You should.
You know what? I agree. I do. You know what? I will say this now, yeah? You see, if you get into a situation with the police and the police has harmed you, trust me, go through the process of just suing them. Do you get what I'm saying? Just do that. You know what I mean? If you do that, trust me, you'll be surprised.
If everybody did that, they would have to stop doing it.
All
but
right.
Because everyone's letting them get away with it, they're running with it. So you're part of the problem. You can't let it run. You make your complaints. There's many ways.
It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter the type of life you live. You know what I mean? Make your complaint. Because I can't even lie. Like, I had to sue the police. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I had to sue them when I got stabbed. Do you know what I'm saying? They've come when I'm just trying to govern the guy properly, tasered me, where I got stabbed, let the guy go, bruv. The one that took me out. And I'm like, wait, what are these guys on,
You're
bruv?
not that guy. Is it from the video?
Yeah.
Really, that ripped it out?
No, I'm not that guy. No.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know, in the gym.
Yeah, in the gym, and he was like,
in my world. He ripped it off.
I was thinking you got a bit smaller.
He was moving vicious. He had the drilling in him, bro.
He was moving like a Hulk.
He was moving mad. But yeah, he was like, hey, my world.
I felt them once.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's like this.
No, but he firmed it.
He
He
was like this.
I can't believe
you ripped off
that guy.
Yeah.
He's not that guy. She's gonna pick you up properly.
Big time. But I was proper like getting it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would like with the guy that was really that stabbed me. I was like, wow, later. Did you get me? See the police rolling. I was like, yo, I need to govern this guy real quickly. You know what I'm saying? They've jumped out. They've tasered me.